And I'm Coco on the mic. On the mic.
Okay, ladies, let's go ahead and get right into it. Malik Yoba.
Okay, hold up. Hold up. Wait a minute. Wait a goddamn minute. Let me finish this real quick. Because I don't know what I'm about to say.
Drink it up.
Hold up. Wait a minute.
Drink it up.
I just got dropped. Hold up.
Drink it up.
Nisi, you start off while I get drunk.
Drink it up.
In this conversation, because I don't know what to say.
Look.
Sip that tea.
Let me put that to the side real quick.
I need to know y'all take on this one.
Let me put this. Hold up. Let me put this right here.
Well, first of all, I'm gonna say this because in no shape, form, or fashion are we trying to offend anyone,
Right.
But I also feel like we're living in an era where you have to walk on eggshells to express your opinion.
Right.
And
right. I agree.
We are living in a environment where everyone is
Judged.
extremely sensitive.
And
Lord
judge.
have mercy.
And
Yes.
And we just want to express our opinion. It's not being judgmental. It's just our opinion of what we see and feel.
Right.
So,
100.
moving along into it. Malik Yoba.
I'm sorry. He's gay.
All right.
Why did you say that?
He's
Alex,
gay.
what's
I mean, stop trying to make it seem like, and everybody, I agree with he's saying. Everybody should love each other. He's one of those men that are gay, and he wants his cake and eat it too, so he wants women as well, you know, and he's undercover, but he's coming out now because I think somebody spotted him. And I think maybe somebody said, yeah, maybe he owed somebody some money. Maybe he did something bad to somebody. I'm just going by my thoughts.
By the street code.
Yeah, by the street code. You fucked up, nigga, and you about to be put on blast. And so he like, let me jump there first before they put me out there. That's just how I feel. I love everyone now. And I don't see nothing wrong with it. It's some beautiful transgender men. Oh, my God. More feminine and more soft than we are.
Yeah.
Right.
And... because I could be a nigga sometimes.
And
I could be a straight nigga. You hear me? I could be. You hear me? I could do both.
Right.
You know, but I don't eat pork. I don't eat pork.
I
don't eat pork. I'm sorry.
I cannot.
But I'm just saying, you know.
All right, so okay. Let me ask you this. So I see a nice looking woman walk past. Oftentimes, us as women, we don't have no problem saying that's a bad bitch.
Right.
Yeah, that bitch bad as shit.
Right.
Does that make me?
I say that bitch fat as a motherfucker.
Right. All day. And I'll say that.
But I think it has always been different when a woman says it versus when a man says it.
No,
like, once again, it's the
no, it's not.
If you walk down the street and be like, her ass fat, ain't nobody gonna look at me crazy.
No.
But if a man turn around and be like, oh, he look good, or
it's a certain way.
If I go to a strip club and my preference is
and you got a point there. I would rather go to a female strip club than a male.
Right.
And I must say that a man can say, oh, that nigga be fresh as shit. It's all on how it's said as a man.
Right.
Because we are different sex. So as a man, he has to come off a different way. Oh, that nigga be fresh as shit. That nigga always fresh. He look fly as shit. Or damn, I need to get that down like him. Right. You know what I'm saying? It's always a different. It's always a different thing. But if a man say, damn, he look good.
And you have men that say that.
But I can say, that is some good shit.
Okay, that's what I'm trying to say.
That's what I'm saying. So him knowing that these are transgender, how do you say it, men or women?
Right.
I want to get it right. I don't want to get it confused. So for him to say that he knows that they are transgender.
Right.
And he said, I'm attracted to them. So I can see if he didn't know that they were and he was attracted to them.
Right.
It's a difference. It's a big difference. I can see if he say a man that's not homophobic to me is a man that has no problem, that's comfortable being in a room with a man that he knows that's a woman,
Right.
that's comfortable being in the room with a man that they call gay or whatever other name they want to keep it in, and he doesn't feel uncomfortable or whatever.
Right.
Now that's a man to me. But a man that says, I'm attracted to a transgender, and he knows that it's a transgender, that's different.
That is.
That's a difference. I'm attracted.
You're acknowledging.
If I
you know
say that this woman that I think, oh, she looks good or she fat. If I say, damn, that bitch fat as shit, I might get her number. That bitch fat as shit. We should hook up with her. That bitch fat as shit. I think I'm attracted to her. That's a difference. That's a different attraction.
Right.
So it's different attractions, but he's saying that he's attracted. Now he's not saying I got respect for that transgender because he don't care. She does not care. She's appreciating herself. You know what I'm saying? That's a difference.
He did say.
He said that to cover up that he's gay. Anybody that I know that's a gay man, a transgender,
I need to see the facts before I can.
They will say, "Oh, he's gay as shit." You know what I'm saying? He's really covering it up. He's one of those men that's undercover. Remember that man that came out with that book years ago, decades ago? It was about undercover men. You know, men that was on the down low. It's called the down low. And that's what he reminds me of, a man on the down low. And you got spotted out by somebody you didn't want to get spotted out by. So now you feel comfortable enough to come out and say how you feel and support. Right. You can support a real nigga, excuse me, a real nigga gonna support that shit from a distance. I support what you do. But I respect that you came out to be who you want to be. But I don't go there. I'm not attracted to you, but I support and respect you. That's a difference.
Right.
He made a whole video.
He went there. He had a transgender up in his apartment that he thought was a woman.
Right.
Because he's into them women hard. And most men that are really into women like that, they have to have a different woman and continually having a different... They're gay because they're not satisfied. Because they had everything they want. And it's like, I got to try this woman. I need me an Asian woman. I need me a white girl. I need me an Irish girl. So it's like, I need this. So he's gravitating. So it's something different now. Now I got a woman that's a man as well. You know what I'm saying? It's not only that he respects that, but he likes that. That's what he likes. I'm sorry, he can't fool me. Y'all get food if you want.
Okay.
Y'all get food if you want.
Moving along, this was something that me and you had a conversation about, and I want to know your take on it too. How do y'all feel about them imposing these restrooms where there's no gender, meaning? My children could be in the bathroom with either a trans woman or a person who doesn't see themselves as a man or woman or however they view themselves.
I'm going to tell you this because I grew up seeing that when I was a kid. And I grew up with when it didn't even matter. Who gave a fuck if you were gay? You know what I'm saying? Everybody knew he was gay. Everybody knew that was really a man. But it was a respect level. We respected them. We respected them no matter what. You know what I'm saying? So what if you gay? So what? Whatever. We still, I fuck with him though. Yeah. Or I fuck with her. Or we called her. You know what I'm saying?
That's gay. That's right.
So I mean, I don't think that those bathroom situations. Now I feel kind of uncomfortable about it because a man go, like you said when we talked about it.
Because now it's like I don't identify myself as a man.
I think I think with me it'll bother me a little bit more because I have kids. I have two girls. And
then I have two girls.
So it will bother me more.
I think that we need to take it out of that pocket. Like I said, as a kid, I seen that, and they're gonna see it regardless. So it's not like we can't hide it. It's on how we discuss it with our children. But the bathroom thing, I don't agree with.
It's weird for them because although we discuss something like that with them,
it's not the norm.
I agree.
It's not the norm for them.
I don't like the fact fact that they push this agenda on us because you feel
right,
or you have that entitlement.
I agree.
Because I want you to accept me for who
I would say something real funny.
Accept people for who they are.
Yes.
But don't impose that on me and my
Don't
children.
do that. Yeah.
Like,
I understand.
Because now
I feel you on that though. I feel you.
I don't. Now the club scene and this and that, whatever the case may be, okay, we all grown. We get it. You know what I'm saying? But when it comes to my kids, it's different. And I had a discussion like this before because my child watched The Loud House. And I never knew until I actually sat and watched The Loud House that one of the little boys, his parents are gay. He has two dads. And my daughter like, oh, I didn't know he had two dads. And I made a comment on Facebook about it because I'm like, damn, that's the first time I ever noticed that he had two dads. Right. He has a black dad and a white dad. Okay, I get it. But my thing was, you're forcing parents now to have that conversation that they may not even be ready for. You may have a kid that's 5 or 6 that may not understand it, but may come to you and be like, okay, why he got two dads, but then he got a mom and a dad. So a person on there that follows me got upset about my comment because I felt like it forces you to come out and talk to your kids about something that you may not be ready to talk about, or they may not even be mature enough to understand what's going on. And they took it out of context. I'm like, let me tell you something. I got family members that are gay. I don't have nothing against the gay community. I'm just saying about how I raised my child or the questions that may come after that. So I kind of felt upset with Nickelodeon because I'm like, dog, now you're making me take that step with my child that I may not even been ready for. She may not even be ready to comprehend what I'm about to tell her.
Yeah. Well, and my thing is, it's the innocence.
I mean, I get it. It is our life. It is what it is.
These kids are innocent. At the end of the day, like, stop trying to put this imagery in their minds. And my thing is this sense of entitlement. Like, I hate it.
And the girl got mad at me because I said, it's not the norm for my child. My child doesn't see this in her home. So that's why she's asking questions. She see mommy and daddy. So when she's watching this cartoon, she sees two dads, she's like, okay, I'm confused.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So understand, yes, I'm not hating on anything that y'all do. I love what y'all do. I'm just saying it's not the norm for my child. And now I have to sit down and kind of explain a whole cartoon that my child's been watching for a while now of what's really going on. That she may not really understand when I'm trying to explain to her. My child was young, right? So she like, hold on. She's like, wait, what? We're watching this together. So when it came out, I was like, oh Lord. She got to ask me. She was like, okay, why they got two daddies?
I want to comment on that. Like, I can look both ways because the world is changing and it changes every day.
We have to adapt to the world that we live in.
We have to adapt. But and I understand because I feel a certain way about the privilege thing too. Right. Because it feels as though I can't express how I want to feel.
Wow.
You know what I'm saying? Yep. I don't understand it, and that's just like a white person would never understand what it is to be black.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? A black person can never understand what it means to feel Chinese. Right. I don't know if y'all seen Sticks and Stones with Dave Chappelle. He said, I'm Chinese. And if you ain't seen it yet, you got to watch it, and then you'll understand. But I'm tune into that. But I'm going to say, and that speaks on a lot of volumes of what our conversation is right now. But for the two dads, and sometimes I know two mothers raising a son, and they're married. And I respect the shit out of them. And they bring his father into the relationship, and it's beautiful. And they're raising him very well. Right. And I can't say that it's bad because they can be better parents than to a man and a woman. Right. Two men can be better parents than a man and a woman. So I can't judge on how that lifestyle is, but we have to educate our children every day about everyday things. So why can't we educate them on about that? And it's not about, wait a minute. I'm not saying that you were wrong. I'm not disagreeing with you. And I'm not agreeing. So I'm like disagreeing to agree. Right. So what I'm saying is that we got to educate our children about a lot of things. And this is what's going on in the world. We might feel uncomfortable to talk to them about sex. We need to talk to our kids about sex at the age of 7 because that age we feel like, oh, he's a boy. You get curious at that age. We're human. We are human, so our sexual thing. We are born to be sexual. We are born to
When we watch that right there, you see nothing but sex. They in the
sex.
Cartoons. But my whole thing wasn't
subliminal messages and everything.
Right.
It's subliminal in everything.
About, two dads or two moms or whatever the case may be.
It's not about how they raising their kids. It's like, my thing is, don't impose that on me.
Right.
You don't have to be, but what I'm saying is you don't have to be imposed. This is the real world, so it's going to come at your child. It's going to come at you. But you're only being imposed if you allow it. If you allow that in your household.
It's not about allowing it.
But that's what I'm saying. It's everywhere. That's what I'm saying.
Stop pushing.
Don't push it on you. I get it.
So back in the day, because nothing, like you say, nothing changes.
Nothing changes.
It just
evolves.
Right. So my thing is,
it's more in your face a little bit.
You know what I'm saying? That's the
I get it.
You taking them.
That's exactly right.
When it when I feel as though it's age appropriate for me and my children to have that conversation,
that was my thing.
Let me have
my thing
was to do so.
Right.
I don't want to see this shit on commercials.
My thing was
see this shit in Nickelodeon.
Right.
I don't want to see this shit on Disney Channel.
My thing was
see this shit when I'm taking them to watch Toy Story. I don't want to see that shit.
And my thing was, I felt like
my only point.
I felt like instead of me educating my kid on what the real world is, Nickelodeon was doing that for me.
Right.
And if I would have never sat down, watched the cartoon with my kid would have been educated through a cartoon.
But let me tell you, your kids are educated through a cartoon regardless if it's gay, if it's sex,
it.
if
but
it's
that's
anything.
Not, like I said before, that's not the norm for her.
It's not. And you have the right to say you can no longer watch Nickelodeon.
Right.
My kids don't fucking watch Nickelodeon. They don't. My kids don't watch that stuff.
They on that YouTube.
They don't sit. They on the YouTube, but I also monitor what they watching on YouTube. So you can't just sit your kid in front of the TV and not know what they're seeing. So they're going to learn from that. That's what you're allowing without knowing you're allowing it. You understand what I'm saying? If you bring it into your home, you're bringing it into your home that way. Right. So that means you're allowing it, and you're allowing somebody else. But that's why we have to educate it. You have to educate. If that's how you feel,
that's what they.
But that's even with video games.
That's a fact. If that's how you feel, if that's how you feel,
shows.
I don't have. I'm gonna speak, and I might be. I have an antenna for regular TV. We watch the news. We watch regular TV. You know what I'm saying? I have the Fire Stick. We pick and choose and sit as a family and watch on the Fire Stick. Right. And I have one TV in my house like back in the day. We all sit in that front of that TV and we watch that television. We watch a movie. We watch whatever is on or whatever. And I see like, what is it called? It's something called something face, a cartoon thing. And Nas can click on that and they talking about all types of shit. You know what I'm saying? I'm like, oh, no.
Right.
We ain't watching this. Yeah. That's not going to be on your face. So it's all on how you. Yes.
I used to be like, cut that shit off. You're not watching that shit in my house.
Yes.
Now we on a whole new level.
Yes, that's what I'm saying.
So my thing is, okay, so when my kids get older, because now everything is so extreme. It's to the extreme. What the fuck is going to be brought to them when they're older and they have their children? Can y'all imagine what the world is going to look like then?
It's going to be looking crazy. But
that's what I'm saying. So you take
one word or two
because you're trying to rush people into how you feel, how you think we should do things, how you think we should view you guys. We got to stop this shit. Like, bottom line.
Yeah, exactly.
Be our own individual selves, and that's what makes us all beautiful because
let these kids
we're different.
Right.
You have a different lifestyle.
Right.
You may relate to yourself as a different gender.
Like we were talking about on the phone earlier today when I spoke to you, and I was saying sex is a private thing. Your sexuality shouldn't be my business.
Yep. None of us.
You know what I'm saying? Agree. A relationship is okay. That's a gay couple. You know what I'm saying? That's fine. But what you do sexually shouldn't be my business. It shouldn't be my kids' business. But that goes back to say we say that and we agree with that. But that goes back to saying kids seeing two fathers.
Right.
Oh, they got two dads. You know what I'm saying? So, but we don't know their sexual preferences. We just know that they're two dads. We don't know what's going on in their bedroom. We know that they're two dads. And that should be accepted. I'm sorry, because that's how they want to live their life. And they deserve to have a child if they want to. But I don't need to know what's going on in your bedroom.
Right.
I don't need to know that. Yeah. But, I mean, we're going to see it. This is the world now.
If I want to know anything, then I can talk to my adult gay friends. If I want to know anything about what y'all do in the bedroom, if I just want to be nosy, that's a conversation that you have with adults.
Yeah, but
it's a time and a place.
But do you think it's that? Do you think it's a stereotype, like, oh, because he like girl, and that's in front of your kids? Would you feel different if you had sons and you had daughters for your gay friend to come over? Would you feel a different type of way? You know what I'm saying?
And
but
when
would
he
you?
comes over, but see, that's what I'm
if
saying.
You had two sons instead of two daughters.
But I don't mind that because it comes back to how you respect my household and how you respect my children. So first of all, my gay friend not even gonna come off no approach like girl, like a queen. He's not gonna do that.
Right.
He's gonna be very respectful.
Right.
Especially because he know how I feel about my children. So he's not even gonna give me all that.
But
he
do you
give me that when it's just us?
Okay.
He's like, bitch, let me tell you.
Okay.
Or he's trying to.
So are you saying? Okay, and I understand that, and I would feel that way because I have 4 sons. You know what I'm saying? I understand that. I respect that. Most of the gay male friends I have, they like they're men, and it's feminine gay friends that I have, but I don't think they would come out there like girl. But if they do, my sons know they're gay. Right. And I wouldn't give a fuck because they're being them. That's who you are. Right. You know what I'm saying? So I really don't care. And I educate my sons and they know the differences and they know who they are. If one of my boys was gay, I would accept them. Absolutely. But at the same time, and you be who you are, you come around people, you don't stop who you are just because how everybody feel. If I feel as though you don't want me to be like girl in your house, I don't need to come to your house.
But that's not.
You know what I'm saying?
I don't tell him that that's not how you supposed to act when you act this
way. I want him to be who he is.
He's gonna be who he is.
My
but what I'm
situation
saying is, it's a respect level to it.
Yeah.
So
it's a respect level. Depends on what's coming out of your mouth.
Exactly. Right. So he's
not the girl thing, but yeah.
And see, and not to mention, my girls got family members where they're trained.
Yeah.
They go over to their house all the time.
Yeah. Right.
But it's a respect level to it. That's all I'm saying.
But that's what
I have conversations with them. They know what it is.
Right.
Because I don't hide it. Right. But at the same time, all I'm saying is let's keep that moral perspective.
I understand.
And like with me, because my brother is gay, and he had a moment where he wanted to do trans.
Yeah.
And we had to talk to my daughter about it. Right. Explain to her, hey, this is such and such, but this is who he's trying to be. So it was brought up in my home. I'm no stranger to it. Right. You know what I'm saying? So we're trying to break that down to my child. She got it. Mm-hmm. She got it. And she still loves him the same way. And she gets it.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? And he don't come in there. He don't do all that extra. You know what I'm saying?
Now,
but he'll tell you in a minute.
No, I'm trying to get it clear. What I'm saying is I'm trying to get it clear to our audience what we're saying about being extra, because you don't want them to think, you don't want our friends or our audience to think that you don't want that person to be who they are in your house. It's just like anybody else, your female friend come in your house, you don't want her to talk about who she had sex with the night before last. Exactly. That's the respect part. But as far as being they self, because if my male gay friend come in there, girl, what's up, you my boo?
That's my brother.
Be you. Be
that's my brother.
Be that.
But not everybody has that demeanor. But what I'm saying
that's what I'm saying. Everybody has a different demeanor.
But what I'm saying is it may not be the time where he come in the house and we all in the house chilling and he coming in there and he coming to see me where he feel like he need to bring all that out.
That's exactly what I'm saying.
Because now we about to get into some juicy shit. So now when we get outside or go upstairs in the room, then it's like, bitch.
That's what I'm trying to explain. That's what I'm trying to say.
I think even if it's your gay friend or your girlfriends, I tell my daughter every time when I know I'm about to have an adult conversation, all right, you need to excuse yourself. Period. Mm-hmm. But like with my brother, he is himself. He don't care. He gonna be whoever he is. And that's what I love about him, because he does give another factor to my daughter.
Judy on this
to
show.
show him.
B, we need you on this show, baby.
Lonnie,
we need you on here.
We need you to bring the gels. The gels.
We need him on here. That's my book.
Yes, we do
I
need
agree.
him on
I
here.
agree.
I definitely
And he can bring out more of what
from his
his point of view and that lifestyle, because it's a whole nother lifestyle and they go through so much
Right.
They
And
do.
even
that we wouldn't even
educate us.
understand. And not only accepted by us, by their own community.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So it's a lot that we need to learn and understand.
And educate
We
ourselves.
can never talk to a person that only speaks Spanish and expect them to understand us, expect us to understand.
Absolutely.
You know what I'm saying? So
Absolutely.
we have to
Absolutely.
learn that
Yeah.
language
We do.
before we judge.
Yep.
You know what I'm saying? So we
Totally
need that
agree.
Lonnie B.
We
Come
do.
see us,
Lonnie
boo.
B,
We
baby.
need
Come
an
see us,
educational
boo.
class. Educational
It's getting
class.
hot. We need your fan, boo.
It's getting hot up in here.
We need your fan, baby.
But we about to wrap it on.
Let's wrap it up, baby. We can wrap this up.
And another thing out here, I'm sorry. Another thing out here doing. That's that juice.
It's okay. That's that juice.
We just finished our juice. We just finished our juice.
Listen, we really out here in these communities. Brown Girls Org. Y'all make sure y'all tune in. Go follow us. We got PodJunkie Podcast. We got Pretty Shooters Firearms.
Hey.
Y'all make sure y'all tune in on our YouTube
Follow
channel.
our IGs.
Follow us, baby.
Click the like button. Hit
Subscribe.
The follow button. Subscribe to
Subscribe.
the channel. And we want to thank you guys for tuning in. And we
Yes.
love y'all. Peace.